We have reached the ultimate stage of system hacking. Let's begin now. Till now, whatever we saw was related to preparing ourselves for an attack. We saw few malwares that trick the users in executing them. But this topic deals with breaking into an authentication system. Many of the movies have glorified this section of hacking. The protagonist, while trying to access a system, faces a screen which asks for a password. Then some random blue and black screens appear. And, voila! Password is cracked. The methods we saw till now, like information gathering, will only help in identifying a target. The most complex bit lies in performing the actual hack. Let's see some classifications and methods for the same. Non-technical password attack. Technical password attack. The most killer things often comes in the simplest forms. These attacks require zero technical know-how. We shall look at these one by one. As the name suggests, it actually means looking for information from a pen. People nowadays have way too many passwords to remember. And the simplest way to keep a track of these is to write it down. An attacker using this method is behind those valuable pieces of paper or old notepad files where passwords were once written down. Sometimes you may find other information like user ID as well. That recycle bin is actually a goldmine. In my opinion, this is one brutal form of an attack. In this method, an attacker tries to get the password directly from the target. Credit card frauds usually takes place with the help of social engineering. An attacker may pose as an authoritative person and persuade the target in divulging all important details. This type of attack is very dangerous because the attacker can easily gain access to information from any corner of the world. All he needs to do is connect with the target using a phone call or a messenger. The worrying bit is that naive users get fooled very easily because of faceless contact. At a workplace, people sit too close to each other. Do not tell me that you have never seen your colleague's payslip by mistake. Or at least of some random person in your life. It is bound to happen. Attacker's creepiness level goes too high in this case. They are always on the lookout of valuable information being typed or viewed. May Lord save you from such nasty attacks. As we read this, organizations are increasing their security measures at a very rapid pace. But it is these non-technical attacks that create huge havoc. Saving yourself from these is the sole responsibility of each individual. It is time to pay attention to how we deal with confidential information in our personal as well as professional lives. A hacker won't be lucky every time with non-technical mechanisms. He or she will need some technical measures, and we shall discuss the same as following. Password guessing and automated password guessing. Password sniffing. Keystroke loggers. This technique involves all the prior information captured during pre-attack stage. With this information, an attacker guesses the password of the authentication system. Obviously, a guess won't be right in the first go itself. Hence, the need for automated password guessing. It is not much different from the steps mentioned above, but a bit of data preparation is done in this case. A list of possible passwords are noted in a document first. A looping code is written such that the system prompts for the part where password is required after each unsuccessful attempt. The code will pick each entry from the list of possible passwords and keep checking until a match is found. This same technique of listing possible passwords can be extended to listing of possible usernames as well, if required. A large part of traffic passes through a network every day which may not be encrypted. This means that the password you just typed into the login page of a website traveled as it is on the network. An attacker, monitoring the network, with some tools like Pass the Hash or Wireshark, can easily sniff your password in such a case. Such tools record each packet that traverses in a network. With proper monitoring, an attacker can identify the packet that is transporting your password. Only problem that arises with this method is when passwords are encrypted and then sent in a packet. However, attackers now boast of reverse hash tools that can generate back the passwords for them. One important bit is that to perform this kind of an attack, the hacker must have some amount of access to either the system itself or the network. Without this, the monitoring of network packets won't be possible. Keystroke logger is definitely a brutal form of password cracking. If this is present on your system, it means every key pressed by you has been recorded by these hacking tools. This in turn means that at some point the password was also pressed and the attacker already has it in clear text form. No need of reverse hashing or decryption. Keystroke loggers can be in hardware or software form. In our workplaces, we hardly check for any susceptible devices attached to our computer. The hardware piece, which looks like a USB/keyboard cable, can have Wi-Fi functionality as well. With this, all detected keystrokes are accessed by the attacker wirelessly. In the next topic, we will be seeing web-based hacking measures. It's time to now look at what have we learned so far with a small quiz. This completes our topic on system hacking. That is all.